Greetings, critical learners. I do hope that I find you well. In response to the question that one of you has just sent, which was saying if I could explain the major shareholding aspect, I've gone and looked into the Eastern Cape 2022 prelim paper, and there is a question which required them to calculate the percentage shareholding and then comment on that. So let's come to the Eastern Cape prelim paper, and we're going to be on question 3.5. Question 3.5, which is on the percentage shareholding and share prices as well. It says the Bravo family sold some of their shares back to Delhi and Nana Limited. My focus is going to be on 3.5.2. Explain the effect of the share repurchase on the percentage shareholding of the Bravo family in each company. Provide a calculation to support your explanation. So if you then come to the information, you will find here we have the Delhi Limited and we also have the Nana Limited. So these are the two companies in which the Bravo family is holding shares in. So if you look in the year 2021, they say their major shareholding, or their shareholding rather, was 58%. They were holding 58% of the shares in Delhi Limited in the year 2021. How did they come about this figure? This is what you will do. You will take the number of shares that are owned by the family, which is 1,015,000. You will divide it by the number of shares in issue, which is 1,750,000. You then multiply this by 100/1. You will find that in your calculation you will have 58%. What does this mean then? This means that in the year 2021, the Bravo family was a major shareholder. Okay, they had a major shareholding status in the year 2021. They were major shareholders in the year 2021. All right, how does one qualify to be a major shareholder? You need to hold 50%. Okay, this is option number one. Option number one, you need to hold 50% plus one share. So it's 50% plus one share. Option number two is when you hold 51%. So if you hold 50 plus one share, that means you're already a major shareholder. You hold 51% of the shares. All right, so in this explanation, I'm going to be using option number two. So in the year 2021, they were holding 58%, which is above 51%. That makes them major shareholders. In the year 2022, we now want to see how many shares are they holding now. They are holding 765,000 shares. They have 765,000 shares. What is the number of shares that are in issue? 1,500,000. You multiply this by 100/1. You will get 51%. Okay? What does it mean? Remember, if you hold 51%, what do you become? A major shareholder. So they are still major shareholders. But as you're commenting now to state that their shareholding, percentage has dropped. Okay, their percentage shareholding has dropped from 58% to 51%. So their percentage shareholding has dropped from 58 to 51%. This is one way of commenting here. The other way of commenting, you could have said their percentage shareholding has dropped then you compare now between 58 and 51. The difference becomes 7. But you just don't say 7. You say by 7 base points. It has dropped by 7% base points. 7% base points. It has dropped by 7% base points. The option C is where you calculate now the difference. You're simply saying your 58 minus 51, that gives you 7. You divide it by 58, you multiply by 100 over 1, you realize that you get 12%. That's when you can now say it has dropped by 12%. So you had three options here to comment on. Number one, the shareholding has dropped from 58 to 51. It has dropped by 7 basis points. That is just the difference here. Or you can say it has dropped by 12%. How do you get 12%? You take the difference, you divide it by the initial amount before the change, multiply by 100 over 1. This is in Delhi Limited. If we come now to Nana Limited, in Nana Limited in the year 2021, they were holding 1,092,000 shares. 1,092,000. You divide it by 2.1. I know the examiner done this for you. I'm just doing the calculation so as to show you how they got the 52%. This is how they got the 52%. They are major shareholders. In 2022, what then happened? In 2022, remember, they have sold back their shares to the company. So they now have 942,000. Divided by 1,950,000. Multiplied by 100 over 1. You will get 48%. What does this mean? They are no longer major shareholders because they have to get to 51% for them to be major shareholders. So you would then say this Bravo family has lost their major shareholding status. They've lost their major shareholding status. As their percentage shareholding has dropped, remember now we're comparing, it has dropped from 52, it's dropped from 52% to 48%. Okay? And then remember the other option. The other option is to say now your 52 minus 48. So what do you then have? You then have 4%.